Excellency Turki Al Sheikh is ringside for this massive event here tonight at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape.
Antonio Tarver. He is a southpaw, stands at 6'2" tall, and he's got the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver, multiple light heavyweight world champions, including the WBA, WBC, and IBF.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight.
It'll be ding-ding from Beth Baldero off.
And with that, we turn it over to the...
This bout is skipped.
All the talking has... Many said this fight would never happen, and yet, here it is, and here we go. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Punch, counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You can walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice counter. That counter shot lands. Perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Tarver in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Can't leave it up to the...
There's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And shoot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Well done with that counter shot. And he scores with the counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
Let's get it started in round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Got him there. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Beautiful counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They missed with the jab. Beautiful counter shot. Another scoring shot there. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? That jab misses. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The jab doesn't quite connect. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchanged punches. Good counter punching. Nice counter punch. So much firepower here. Missing with that jab. Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Tarver in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept...
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Cardiff, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Nice counter shot. Missed with that jab. He misses with that jab. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got it. There's the bell to start round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Incredible work rate. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that jab. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Tarver in that last round. The game plan does not see. And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Tarver in some serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer... And there's the bell for round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good defense there to stop that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Oh, what a punch! Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened.
Yep, I think I did. I think I did.